Do just a little review here of these Amazon basic rechargeable batteries. This is a C size. We buy rechargeable batteries. My wife likes to use them. Some of these lights she puts all around the house. And most of the time I end up buying, some inexpensive ones out of China that just don't seem to hold up. So we thought we'd try something different. I was on there looking. I saw these at really a lower price than most all the other ones, but the reviews are excellent. So we're going to give these a try. These are the 1.2 volt 500 milliamp rechargeable batteries. Now I put some on the charger. Actually, I'll show you the box here they come with so you can see the specs. Comes in a 4-pack. I bought 2 of these 4-packs, and I've been charging them with a Nitecore charger. I put the first batch on last night. It was probably around 6 o'clock, and it took to about midnight before they were fully charged. They all of them had just 1 bar charge on them, and it takes a good while to get them charged. So that kind of shows me that they do have some capacity. This charger does have fast charging capabilities, but I don't have it set at that right now, so it just kind of trickles in there. So 4 or 5 hours is common, maybe even longer sometimes. But we're going to give these a try, and we'll finish this video later on after we've tried them out a few times to see how they hold up. Actual ad. This is how I bought them. You see they're in a 4-pack for $13.74. If you're an Amazon Prime member, which we are. We got them extremely quick. It was here like the second day, I believe. And as you can see the reviews, there's 16,174 reviews, and they have a 4.5 rating, which is really good. So we're going to give them a try. I'll give them some tests. Let's see how the wife likes them. She's the one that's really going to be able to tell me if they're any good or not. And then we'll let you guys know. Because at this price, for 4 of them, I mean, they're all expensive, but for 4 of them, this is not a bad price. These would be well worth it if these hold up well. Here's one of the things she puts them in. She likes to put them in these little decorative twinkle lights. You see, it's nice and bright. So far, so good. The other batteries we pull out of this last about 3 days. We'll see how long. Now, this is one of the sets that I bought. Sui, how you pronounce that? 1.2 volts. These are also 5,000 microfarads, or milliamps, I'm sorry. When we first got these and put them in, they would last about a week. They did pretty good. But it wasn't very long after that. It was probably a month or so after using these regularly that they start dropping down where we only get like 2-3 days out of it. And the other problem I'm having with these is they air out. I have the Nitecore charger, which lets me know if they're aired out, and then you hold the buttons in and it clears the air up, and then it'll charge. These commonly do this. Now, I had a couple of them already that won't come out of the air. They're just no good anymore. So these are about done with. We probably won't be using these anymore. We'll replace them with these, and we'll see how they hold. Also tried out these GTLs. These were a little strange. You notice the posts on the front, they're shorter than normal. I'm not sure if this is just a different type of battery. That's how they're designed, but it doesn't work. These don't work in every device you put them in because how short those are. Some of the lights they'll work in, but these held up pretty good. I've had these the longest, and these hold up the longest so far of the generic C batteries. But we're hoping these Amazon ones will be even better. These claim to be 12,800 milliamps. I don't think so. I don't think it's anywhere near that, but yeah, it's common when we're buying some of these things here. Anyhow, we'll let you know how the new Amazons work out. Number 2, the battery's still burning bright here. These bulbs stay on constantly. So far, this is the 2nd day of these little twinkly lights being on all day long with these Amazon 1.2 volt rechargeable batteries. So we will see how long they last. Day 4 of the Amazon C rechargeable batteries, 1.5 or 1.2 volt, I'm sorry. Still shining bright. These lights are left on constantly. And after 4 days, still going strong. So here we can see that the lights are still going, but they are starting to dim a little bit. So the batteries are getting weaker after day 5. So after 6 days of straight constant use, you'll see the twinkle lights are just about out now. So basically, if you would just turn these on and off as needed, you probably could get somewhere between 2 weeks to a month out of them. Okay, so I'm going to put them in the charger here, see what they show up as. .13, 1.13 volts they went down to be recharged. The first one did. Let's see if they're all the same. Now it says 1.10, 1.7. So in these twinkle lights, usually one side of the battery run will drain more than the other side, so this is normal. So we'll give these a full charge, probably about 4 or 5 hours. They'll be back up to full charge. And according to the company, should get 999 more charges out of it, right? Well, something close to that. So all in all, I'm not disappointed in these batteries for 5,000 milliamps. I would say that that's probably about the right amount of time we should get out of them. If running something constant like those twinkle lights, 6 days is not too bad. So I pulled up the page that showed my purchase of these Amazon basic batteries, and they went from 13 something to 1804 in just a few days time. So I probably bought those during the Amazon Prime special, Prime days that were going on. So this is the price you're probably going to be seeing out of these batteries, which seems like a lot for 4 batteries, $18, but you're supposed to get up to 1,000 times charges out of this. And some of the cheaper batteries I've bought in the past, you can get quite a few charges, but some of them just don't last nearly as long. And I was getting 2 and 3 days usage out of them after, I don't know, after a few months of owning the cheaper batteries. Now these I haven't done the time test yet. I'll do another review in a few months here if these start falling off. And I'll do another review if they hold up really well. Just to let you know how they go. But as far as just a 6-day test, they work about how they should. I mean, these are 5,000 milliamps, and they held up for constantly being on, the lights being constantly on for 6 days, then they need recharged. So I would say all in all, I mean, they call them Amazon Basics. I say that's about what they are. They're basically a pretty decent rechargeable battery. I think you'll find them to be better than some of the cheaper brands. There's more expensive brands out there I haven't tested out, but as far as just trying to get your money's worth, when I paid 13 something for them, I definitely thought I was getting my money's worth. But at $18, it's a little steep. But all in all, these are pretty good batteries for a pretty good price.